Welcome to NHL News Reports, and today we are talking about teams that had disappointing years in the 18-19 season last year that potentially could make the playoffs this coming 2019 to 2020 season. Now, these are all the teams that have not made the playoffs last year. On the eastern side, it is Montreal, with the Canadiens, Sabres, Panthers, Red Wings, Devils, Rangers, Flyers, and the Senators. On the western side, it is the Oilers, Kings, Canucks, Wild, Ducks, Blackhawks, and the Coyotes. Looking at that, of course, you know what I mean. These are teams that some of these had a bad start to the season, or a good start to the season, and then petered off. And some of them had a really tough start to the season, but petered off. And some just had a flat-out bad season and are in a rebuild mode for a couple years and no pressure at all. Those are all the ones I just answered right there, okay? So, let's start off with Montreal. On that eastern side, Montreal at 96 points, 2 points away from making the playoffs after expectation of not making the playoffs in the 18-19 season, being 2 points away from making it, and all season long it felt like they were going to make the playoffs, and it didn't happen. But it's okay. We know this team looked good. Does this team make the playoffs? We'll get into that after this. I talk about them. Panthers, 86 points, a team that just dug themselves into a hole and couldn't get themselves out of it. Literally. Goaltending was a problem. Goal scoring and defense was not really a problem at all. The goaltending, both goaltenders, Luongo and Reimer, had horrible, just was not good at all. Devils, they could score, they could defend, but the goaltending could not figure out, and that's why they couldn't do back-to-back appearances of the playoffs after missing it since 2012. But 72 points. Then I think they kind of found the goaltending a little here. Blackwood, maybe Schneider, hopefully being that guy like he used to be, getting the first overall pick, and Subban, good stuff getting in here. Gusev, Simmons. Got some good stuff. And then you have the Flyers, 82 points after same thing. The same thing the Panthers had, the same thing the Devils had, the same thing the Flyers had. Goaltending. What a problem they had. Flyers, they can score, they can defend. Goaltending was not good. They went through 7 different goalies. Beat the franchise record there. Well, the NHL record of goaltenders because they could not find the right one. It wasn't like, yes, we won. We, went over franchise, history record. Not really. It was kind of, not something you would want of that. Not a record broken that you're not really proud of at all. But 82 points, goaltending, Hart and Elliott could be something too. Another team, because they didn't make the playoffs, goaltending. Scoring, defense, fine. Goaltending fell apart. Defense was okay, not the best, but that's another one. The Red Wings, they were no rebuild. Okay, Howard had a fantastic first start of the season, petered off at the end, but I was really impressed with Howard. But the team is looking really good. Larkin's looking really good. Blasher's just getting this young group together and making a fantastic team. Rangers still in the rebuild, so another one in the rebuild. Looking like they're getting out of the rebuild pretty soon. Ottawa Senators, 64 points. Oh boy, everything's wrong. Well, they're working on it. You can see a future coming. You can really see some good, bright future coming for the Ottawa Senators. Goaltending, defense, forwards, all that stuff they need. Alright, moving on to the Western Conference. Let's not go to the Oilers. No, I'm joking. Let's go to them. Okay, goaltending, defense, forwards. They all need those three in different parts. I think they need a forward on a winger bunch more, but that's why they didn't make the playoffs. Winger, not a guy that can help out Leon Draisaitl and McDavid. They don't have that guy. They don't make the playoffs. Need goaltending. McDavid, he's carrying the load with Draisaitl. McDavid and Draisaitl were not on this team. This team would be junk, literally. And you have LA Kings, you know, after having a really good season last 17-18 season, but Vegas swept them. Quick had an absolutely fantastic playoff series there, but then they just fell apart. Quick fell apart. The whole team did. And they're starting the rebuild. But the first year into the rebuild, this offseason looking really good for them. Got some good young players. So this might not be a slow rebuild. This might be a rebuild they might be done before you know it, like the Rangers are doing. Alright, the Canucks defense. Yes. Markstrom looked good, and then the defense fell apart. Edler injured. Yeah, I mean, that was bad. Now you have Tyler Miles. That's really going to help. That's really going to help them out, definitely. While they went into a rebuild, well, I want to win the cup. Rebuild, I want to make the playoffs. This, that. You pick either get into the playoffs, or you pick we are in a rebuild. You don't say during the season, well, I think I'm going to do a rebuild now, but I still want to make the playoffs. No. Okay? They took themselves out of the playoffs. And now they were saying, I want to be back in the playoffs. Like, didn't you just want to be in the rebuild during the off-trade deadline? Confused on that one. Ducks, Gibson was good until he got tired out and he started playing badly, but Ryan Miller looked really good as a backup goaltender, definitely. But if you talk about scoring, couldn't really score, trouble scoring. Really had trouble scoring. Blackhawks, goaltending, Cam Ward can't take over, so many games. It was hard for him. Now, of course, you have Leno. Crawford, concussion. Had that concussion still. Coyotes, goaltending was actually pretty good after Antti Raanta was down injury for season-end injury. Kemper took over really good. But the scoring wasn't there. Defense is out of this world. On that defense of that Coyotes team, has a really good defense core. Really good. Scoring, that's where they got Kessel now. They really score. But that defense core, really, really good. I gotta tell you right now. But I'm gonna tell you, it's the best defense core in this whole group here. Because I think so. They do really good. It might not be the best players on defense, but they play defense exceptionally. I gotta tell you. Alright, what teams make the playoffs next year? This is one that, could really be something that people might say yes or no. Montreal, Columbus being like a team that might look like they fall down a little more. I don't know. I think Montreal does make the playoffs. Panthers, well, let's go back to Montreal. Price, I think will be good. Everything will be great. I think that everything is going to look good. Things are going to be good. Panthers, I'm going to say yes. They got the forwards. They got the goaltending. They got the defense. They got all three. I think they got it. Playoffs, to me. I think they got it. I really think they got it. Hopefully they do. Even though I want Montreal over Panthers, but I really want to see how Panthers do. Devils, to me, you might say, oh yeah, I think so. But the goaltending to me is a little shaky still. I know Blackwood looked really good, but Schneider, whole thing with Blackwood, is he actually going to hold up this and that? To me, I know you have Subban, I know you have Hughes, I know you have Heisha, I know you have Hall. I don't see him. I'm sorry. Even though I would really like to see him do it, I'm sorry, everyone. Flyers, I say yes. And why do I say yes? Because they got the forwards now. They got the defense. A little bit veteran players on defense now with Jiskinen. Perron brings a little more veteran type to the defense. They got the goaltending they need. They got Hart. They have Elliott. I think that's going to be really good. Pair right there. Buffalo Sabres. Do I see them making the playoffs next year? No. And you're probably wondering, like, are you crazy? They got Henry Haru from the Chicago Blackhawks for Alexander Nylander. They got Marcus Johansson and UFA. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's not the problem I have with them. Not the forwards, not the defense, the goaltending. Hutton and Allmark. Is that enough? You know what I mean? Literally, you know what I mean? I don't feel like that's going to be the goaltending to bring them to the playoffs. You know what I mean? I really don't think that's enough. I really feel like they need someone else, a better goaltender. Somehow. Red Wings, no, they're still in the rebuild. But I feel like they're very close to becoming a playoff team, getting out of that rebuild. The Rangers, I say yes. I like what I saw from Alex Georgiev. I really did. Panarin, you got Trouba, you got these guys. Great guys. Got Capo now, definitely. And the Ottawa Senators, no. You know, they're still in a rebuild. I don't see them doing it. Oilers, to me, 79 points, no. I don't feel like Koskinen's going to be that guy. Goaltending and need another winger. You know, that's what I feel like. Canucks, I am going to change it up a little. I'm going to say yes. You got Miles. You got these guys you need. You know what I mean? You have great depth. You know, each player on the depth chart on the second to fourth line can score at least 20 goals. Around that, 10 to 20 goals, definitely. I can see some good stuff. Do I see the Ducks making it? No. But I do like the Ducks. My fourth favorite team. Okay. But I feel like the goal scoring, they still gotta make it work. Trevor Zegras, I love what they picked up, but no, not yet. LA Kings, do I see that? No. But I love the prospects they're getting. They have some great prospects on forward, defense, and even goaltending with Patterson now. Patterson, whatever you want to say his name. The Wild, do I see them make the playoffs? No. Goaltending, I don't mind. Defense, I don't mind. Forwards, the team's not enough for me yet. Blackhawks, yes. And why do I say yes? I would have said no if the goaltending was shaky still. They got Robin, Leno, they got Crawford, and they have Delia. 3 goaltenders. So if Crawford goes down, they got Leno, and they got Delia. Boom. Good, solid thing. And the Coyotes, I'm going to say yes. Yes, because I think the scoring's going to get boosted up a little. Kessel's going to be incredible with the team. Rick Tuck is going to be awesome with them. I think, Vata's going to learn. Not learn, but get back healthy again. I